Good morning. Welcome to Vintology by Lola. I'm Lola, or actually Laura. I wanted to do a flip through of a book that I've been working on for quite some time. It is called My Girlfriend's Junk Journal. And I was inspired by Kathy Holden's fabric, which is on the front here. And I thought it would just be fun to just do all girls, going across all races, all ages, all time. And so let's just take a flip through. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is Kathy Holden's fabric, and I stitched it onto a Amazon envelope. Okay, there's the back. I used sari silk to tie it together. Okay, and I used a mother of pearl button, and I used some vintage lace down here, and I used one of Tim Holtz, I don't know what they're called, if it's a buckle or what the deal is. It stuck out a little bit more than I wanted it to, but as you can see, it kind of got big, which is not new for me. Put a little charm down here and put some more little dangles down here. I don't know if you can see those. There's little ones down there. I decided not to put anything on the spine because I wanted the fabric to be the focal point, not a charm or anything else. So I kept it very simple. So let's just get into this, okay? So I also used, just so you can see, for the inside fabric, I also used Kathy Holden's needlepoint fabric, and I just love this. So I kept this plain, and I just put a little lace pocket on the front. And here is a tag, and this cutout is from Viva Vintage. Timmy's People, dictionary page, some flowers. Those are Timmy's wallpaper flowers. Love that. And I'll try not to say love that for everything because I do really, really like the way this book turned out. And I used, as the other thing that I used to go with the pink on the inside was 49th and Market. And I kind of put all my papers together because I bought a stash of them at a scrapbook store. So I don't know what line this is. I tried to use a lot of rub-ons too. And obviously I did some lace on the edges. So here's this one. Here's this. I did a vellum envelope. I printed this paper out. I did a distressed paper clip, and it's not even distressed, it's actually rusted. Inside of here there is a vintage letter. Here's some more paper, music page, more pretty paper. This is actually a ledger page that I used. Just left that blank. Here's a pocket that I love. It comes out this way with the ladies. And then there's also one here that comes out for journaling. And then this is one of my favorite laces. I cut it off of something a long time ago, and I'm just about out of it. But it goes with everything. I've got some threads. I'll need to cut that off. Okay. Here we go. A little rub-on, some words, some more fun junky paper. Did some stenciling. Okay. Go. This was an old paper clip I made, and it just happened to have the girls. This was an old Hallmark card that I turned into a journaling card. Okay. Some more stenciling. I tried to leave enough room so that you could put your own pictures. Now, granted, my spine is 2 or 2 1/4, and it's still not enough. So I don't know. I'm going to give myself another ½ inch when I make these books. Love this one. Here's this. Here's an old tag I made with 2 girlfriends, and I put some tulle over the top and some seam binding. Okay. Here's this. This was a really cute idea. This, and I can't remember, sorry, too much time for me to remember, but it's an origami piece, and when you take the whole thing apart, it turns into a writing space. And I always love to do kind of what I call secret compartments, because if there's something that you want to write that you don't necessarily want everyone to see, but you want to show off your book, it's a great place to put stuff. A little quote. This was an envelope. Instead of opening it, I just made it as a flip. Some girls. More Timmy Girls paper. This also is a vintage, not a reproduction. It is a piece of a ledger paper, and it comes out like that, so you have lots of writing space on the back. This was one of the pins that I taught with the girls. And this, of course, it just kind of shows the girls in the front again, just because I love those two women. Okay. Another, this is 49th and Market, Timmy stencil. Made this, love these girls. They are my favorite girls online for anything, because that's exactly how two girls should look when they're together, having a good time. And this was an old card, and I just cut the front off, and so instead of flipping it, the message, and then I covered it with coffee dyed paper because it was so pretty. Okay, that's the back of the paper clip. More paper. Here's another tag I made. May the friends of our youth be the companions of our old age. I love that quote, being that I don't live near my new friend. Sorry, it's early in the morning, guys. I'm not where I grew up in Milwaukee, so I love this one because it reminds me always of the fact that I still hang out and do stuff once in a while with my friends from Milwaukee. Does that make sense? Okay, so here we're going. This is a sticker. I'm not sure I like this. These are clear stickers, but they don't cut out the image, so you just cut it out piece by piece for a strip. Not sure I'm digging that, because but it was too late. I couldn't take it off. Here's another little pocket, some little cards inside. Okay, more ledger paper. Here is this one. I made this one a while ago. It's a pocket, and then I just put in another secret compartment. It opens up, and then you can actually write stuff in there. I won't show you because I'm sure a lot of you have seen that one. That one was recent. Okay, there's that, and a belly band with one of Timmy's words. And I just did a big jumbo tag, and I did it on a vintage bingo card. Thought that turned out really sweet. Okay, more lace trim. Here's a little pocket with some stuff, right? Again, trying to make sure that I had enough room for people to journal. There's this. This one's so old. This is probably one of the first things I made with dictionary pages. That's how old it is. Timmy's Girls. And I believe this was Sunset Crafts and More. She came up with this idea of how to do the hinge. I just loved it, so I stuck that in there. Love the two girls. Colored them with Timmy's. I used his watercolor pencils with a technique, and then for some of them I actually did his glaze, which works really well too, but the glaze is a little bit harder to work with than the pencils. There goes some music paper. And, you know, I just always leave this empty. I try to do something with it, but I always feel like it's so forced. So I just kind of leave it there. That's the other half of the envelope, the opening. This is really cute. This opens up so that you can write in there, the two girlfriends. And that's on another piece of authentic ledger paper. Okay, that on there. More pretty paper. Maps. Go. I love these ladies. And then someone was showing how to make a little doily notebook. So I tried, oh, okay, I'll try that with the two little girls going for Easter. And that turned out really cute. Super simple, and just was something different than just a regular little flip through. This is one of Timmy's slides. I just put some acetate on it and left it on, just like that in the corner. This is an old book on handwriting styles, excuse me, and stuff. This was an old piece of ledger paper that I went over it with one of my printables to put the flowers on, and I love doing that. I know a lot of people say, oh, you should take copies, you should make copies of your ledger pages, but I really like to use them in my books. And so you can see, this is what it originally looked like, and when you're done printing, this is what it looks like. So I like that. This was another fun clip with a little tag inside, right? And put stuff in there. Okay. Loved this little page from, obviously, Eloise at Christmas time. Thought that was just really cute. This is a paper bag. This is a paper bag that folds out and open. And hold it up. And then I just put a little, another one of Sunset and Moore's ideas. So it opens like this. And you have the two girls in there. And I just like this so much, so much. And I just use brown paper over it. And it was actually a card, a playing card. So this is the only one I kind of regret because it looks more like mother and children. But I also thought maybe it could be a babysitter and their friends. So that's kind of how I explained that one away. And then on the back of the envelope, you do, you do this. So you've got also another, you could put stuff underneath there. Okay. There we go. More of the map, more of the stenciling. More of a, that's actually authentic too. There's that. This is an old cigarette card that I put on a base for a paper clip. And these girls are so darling too. And that was an old Dewey Decimal card catalog card. And I thought that worked out really well. And then this one's really cute. So it's got a tag up here. And I think, I'm not sure if this is Corey Dahmen or not. And then it goes like this. And then you can write in there like that. And so then you have that. Okay. There you go. Just a little pocket, little tag. Don't even know what it was made out of. Cute lace. More trim. More 49th and Market. 49th and Market. 49th and Market. These girls are super cute too. And this was actually just a glassine bag I decorated. And then I put this one, this picture cast of characters. And that was actually an authentic picture that I had bought from somewhere. And I thought it was perfect for the girlfriend theme. No more stenciling. Okay. Oh, one of Timmy's pockets. And then I just put an overlay on it. And then this was just some stenciled cute little paper that I was playing around with, basically. There we go. We have these little girls looking back. Just another journaling card. Okay, just let this alone. Sometimes the heart sees what is invisible to the eye. Ain't that the truth? Okay, and see, and there's another one of those stickers. Now, granted, this one is kind of crooked, which is okay. But still, you can still kind of see the line. So, I don't know. I might do something different to that. Another old vintage trim off of like a pillowcase. And then this I know for sure is Corey Dahmen. Now, I did not put anything in these, but these are 4 separate envelopes, and they flip like this. So you can have something in there, you can have something in there, something in there, and something in there. So I just left this for you to put treasures or memories or pictures, tickets, whatever. Okay. There we go. And we're getting to the end here, people. I know it's a long book. This is from an old, I want to say it's a teacher's book that the kids wrote in a long time ago. They wrote in it, and then she would go back and she would correct everything with a red pen and give it back to them. So I'm not sure if it was a teacher's one or if it was, because some of the instructions in the book were given by the teacher and then back to the student. So this is another one. So this was on the front, and then the back, I printed it on my computer. So I like that. Here are some tags with Mary Jane, Good and True. I love it when Timmy's got the names in the book so you can name your women. And some of them just need to be named. Okay, tickets, cute paper, another little notepad, another 49th and Market. Okay, and then I found this, you guys. It was in something I bought just full of junk. Couldn't believe it. Welcome to the world of Clairol beauty appliances. You guys, this was hysterical because everyone I know had something on here. And this was my first curling iron in 7th grade, which is so funny. I had the crazy curl. And then people I knew had the mirrors, and people I knew had the hot rollers. And I just thought that this would be so fun to put in a girl's album or junk journal. So I stuck that in there just for kicks and giggles. And there's that and that. And I can't remember. My sister-in-law and I went, hi Patty. We went to a scrapbooking retreat, and she was making these things. And I'm like, I've got to make one. So I took some of my 49th and Market paper and I made this. And it is 3 pockets. And I just stuck just some plain, no nothing tags in there. but I just thought this was the cutest dang thing. And I'm like, yep, I'm putting it in a book. And then there's this one, and it says the story. And that's also, I believe, 49th and Market. Here's the other half of the paper that I ran through the computer. Here's just a cute one. Love to do these paint chips. That was not my idea. Johnny over at Junk Journal Shop, she sells for somebody, and she sells her own stuff as well as selling for other people. And I think her name is Jeannie. And she lives in Canada, and she did these paint chips, but hers were so cool because hers were actually with the French words. They're so cool. Well, my son works in the paint department, so I had him snag me a bunch of these. Mine are not as cool because they are not in French, but they are really cute and fun to make. Okay, there's that. There's that. Here's these ladies. This was another fun one. An envelope that goes over the top of your page, and it also has tucks. So I did one tuck. I just did one thing in one of the tucks, and here's these little women, and that's, this overlay is one of Timmy's, and those are Timmy's gals. And then if you flip it over, so I'm going to put it back on the top of the page like that, you flip it over, and then this side is also decorated. These were really fun and fast, and a different way to use your envelopes. And then we have this. Left this empty for you to put something in. I usually fill everything, but a couple of these, because it was getting so thick, I decided to just leave it. And there's this one, and then there's this one, and this one's really fun too. Open that up. That's just a playing card, and then I just put that. Love with all your heart, and those are journaling cards that are just kind of fun. All right, there's that. Some stencils, sticker, reserved, and that's it. So I appreciate you guys stopping by so that you could see my little works of art here. If you're interested, please message me. This is for sale, and we can work something out. Until I see you guys again, have a fabulous weekend, and enjoy the nice weather. Hopefully wherever you're at, it's nice. Today it's blue and beautiful out. Thanks, guys. Peace out.